Welcome to the Wednesday Warrior Wrap-Up, and this week we have a lot of cool Hasbro things to talk about. And to start things off, we have a sale going on right now for both premium members and non-premium members. Premium members get 20% off, non-premium get 15% off, so it's only a 5% difference. And it's going to be going on from now till August 11th. There's lots of awesome items on sale here. Just to list a few, there were some troop builders for Star Wars and G.I. Joe. There was the Night Viper. There was the 60th Anniversary Special Forces G.I. Joe I saw. There were some Transformers that were on sale. I think it was like, I want to say, Sure Shot and Quick Punch or whatever it is, that wave. There was also just all kinds of amazing stuff on clearance. So if you want to pick up some items that you might have waited on, now is your chance to get them for 15% off. Or if you're Pulse Premium, 20% off. And honestly, it pays to be Pulse Premium. Just this week, there's a whole debacle in the Transformers community. And I'm going to do a little segue right now over the Target exclusive More Than Meets the Eye capsule Starscream, Prowl, and Insecticons. Specifically the Starscream, a lot of people wanted it. There was a whole issue with shipping systems and everything like that, and Target just canceled a ton of people's orders. Hasbro Pulse Premium members got early access to pre-order the day it went live, and when you pre-order on Hasbro Pulse Premium, you're guaranteed to get it. So a lot of people who have it right now, they got it through Pulse Premium, or they found it in the wild at Target. But even in the wild at Target, some of the stores didn't even get them. I heard that in the Bay Area in California, all the Targets over there were saying that they don't even show it in their system as something coming to their stores right now, and it might show up later on. But yeah, so Pulse Premium, definitely for $50 a year, you really can't beat it, especially if you buy enough from different Hasbro brands. Even if you only buy about, 10 items a year, that's still only like what, it was $5 a shipping item, which is cheaper than their standard shipping. But yeah, there's a really cool deal going on. It is worth doing it in Pulse Premium because that 20% off is really good. But if you don't, 15% off is still fantastic. And in some Transformers news, we have some amazing Transformers to cover right now. Quite a few. All this is from the Takara side of things. A lot of it is stuff we already got here in the US, but some of it is new. That being the Missing Link first ever Decepticon, even though there was Nemesis Prime. With that of Soundwave and his toy colors and his animation colors. And the cool part about this is it comes with Auto Scout for the toy version and Cybertronian mode Laserbeak for the animation version. And it could do all the awesome transformations. It also could even do the lamppost from the first episode, so that's really cool. We also got a Beast Wars Rhinox and I believe, a Japanese themed toy colors. I don't know the exact version of it, but it's really cool looking. And then we got quite a few items, two that I'm actually excited about because they were really hard to get here in the States because they canceled it, with those being the Earthspark Soundwave and the Earthspark Cosmos. Both of these will be going live, which is really awesome. The rest of the items, they are things we already got here, but it's kind of cool because if you missed out on the pre-orders at whatever place you want to get them, now you can try to get them through Amazon Japan or any of the other outlets that you buy from cross seas like Hobbylink Japan or Anime Export, which is where a lot of the stuff I get that's from Japan comes from. And it's that of the Unicron Soldier, the Autobot logo Optimus, the Energon and Dark Energon Optimus, and Megatron. And in Japan, they're going to have them as a 2-pack with their companion characters. That's using the Slammer and the six shot or six gun, whatever the six gun I think it is. That's with Metroplex usually. There's also Scourge from Rise of the Beast. All kinds of cool stuff from all kinds of cool different toy lines and stuff like that are available for pre-order right now. But just a lot of amazing Transformer stuff. If you want to pick it up right now with everything else that's available this week, it will be in the links down in the description down below. I'm going to send you guys to Anime Export because I find that they have a really good deal when it comes to distribution of the items, and it's a lot better. So if you go down there to look for any of these, that's where it will take you. But you can also find them on Hobbylink Japan, or wait till they go to Pulse if you want to as well. And in some Marvel Legends news, Spider-Man Day was August 1st, I believe. So we got a couple Spider-Man items with that of the electronic helmet Miles Morales mask, the Symbiote Spider-Man Maximum Series figure went up for pre-order too, the one that we saw at Comic-Con. We also got some other cool Marvel things, like we got the Scorpion from Amazon with his original appearance look, and we also got a non-Spider-Man related thing with that of the Avengers Scarlet Witch and Vision in their, I feel bad I don't remember the era, but that version of the Avengers. We just got Quicksilver and Black Widow from that too, so it's really cool that they're building out that team if you're a fan of that. But yeah, lots of amazing Spider-Man stuff. I did have the opportunity to see the movie recently. It is incredible. I really liked it a lot. There's a lot of great story in it, and definitely stay till the end of the credits, the very end. There is a bit of a teaser that is awesome and has got me very excited for the future of Marvel movies. But I don't want to say any more because I don't want to spoil anything. But yeah, Spider-Man Day was not as much stuff went up for pre-order. I was surprised. I think it was like 3 or 4 items. But yeah, really cool stuff. I'm really excited for that Maximum series Spider-Man more than anything, the Symbiote Spider-Man, because the whole articulation is the same as the Maximum series Spider-Man, and then it's got a lot of cool accessories, including the symbiote in a jar, which is really cool. And in some really quick Star Wars The Black Series and Vintage Collection news, we had 2 items that went live this week, with that of Embo and his companion animal from the Mandalorian Grogu movie. Really cool looking deluxe version of it with cool packaging and everything like that. And then the other item is that of the Vintage Collection. I can't remember the name of it. It's an A word, but it's the guard monster kind of alien, which is really cool looking. So if you want to pick up either of these, they are available on Pulse right now, so you can get them in the link down below. I believe the Embo and his companion pet are a Pulse exclusive, so you can't get them anywhere else. I think the Vintage Collection one is everywhere that fine Vintage Collection are sold. But yeah, really cool. Just wanted to cover real fast here because there was some Star Wars news. And we had the Jim Bro Skeletor at Comic-Con, and we knew there was rumors. We talked about it here. I don't know if it was a leak or a reveal, but they were going to do Date Night Skeletor, and they officially have. The crazy part is it was a fan channel exclusive. Specifically, Entertainment Earth and BBTS were the only 2 places you could get it, and unfortunately, as of recording, they both sold out. So it's one of those things where hopefully they'll have more when it comes out. It is a bit pricey. I think it was, no, it is, it's $59.99, so it's $60. It's a standard figure, but the pricing is because there's soft goods. Like, I think most of the outfit is soft goods. I do love the little, Panther cat little add-on, because I don't think that was in the scene. I don't remember it. Maybe it was, but yeah, it is a really cool looking figure. I believe the Jim Bro one was a little bit cheaper than this, but it didn't have any soft goods, but it had a lot of accessories. So I'm curious to know from Mattel what the pricing, for soft goods compared to a lot of accessories really is, and that's insane to think. Because I think the Jim Bro one was like $55 at Comic-Con and online. I don't know, I could be wrong. Maybe it was $65 or $60. But either way, that's pretty crazy. It is really cool looking, and now we're just waiting for HR Skeletor, or Office Skeletor, which will be really cool when they finally do that one. But yeah, really awesome. If you want to pick up yours, you'll unfortunately have to wait till it goes back in stock. Like I said, as of now, they are sold out, but I do have links down below. Definitely click them, bookmark them, and keep an eye out for them when they go live. And in some awesome Blokees news, Blokees is killing it, but they have quite a few awesome Marvel items that they showed off, one of them being Anti-Venom. We just got Hyper Venom during the summer for Comic-Con, and I believe it went online to other stores. And then we had the regular Venom, but now we have Anti-Venom, so now I'm just hoping we get Blue Venom and Space Knight Venom in the future. But it's really cool looking. It's the whites with the blacks instead of the blacks with the whites, so it's really cool. We also got the Marvel Rivals, which that one's a Marvel Rival one too. Marvel Rivals Ultron, and it looks incredible. It's got all kinds of amazing accessories, all kinds of amazing effects. I'm very excited for this one. And then something really cool, they do MCU stuff, so they are doing the Daredevil Born Again black suit with red details, which looks really cool. Also, just the thing I want to point out, that BBTS did just put up the Star Wars ones of Anakin Skywalker from Revenge of the Sith and the Phase 1/2 Clone Trooper. And they are $20, so that is the price now. So it's a little bit cheaper than a Black Series, but a little bit smaller than a Black Series, but they do fit well with Black Series. But yeah, really cool stuff. If you want to pick these up, they should be going up for pre-order later on this month or early next month. And in some quick McFarlane toy news, the Marvel DC, nope, not Marvel, the DC Superpower Friends, or Superpowers, I think it's DC Superpowers, toy line was kind of canceled. I remember we covered the last wave here, and it was kind of like, whoa, it's already over, but it makes sense because it's going to Mattel soon, DC. But then Entertainment Earth was like, no, we want more. And so this is, I think, their second or third wave they've gotten made for them to sell exclusively. So you've got yourself several different cool characters here. You got Batgirl, you got Batman, you got some Supermans, you got everything you can think of when it comes to DC. So it's really cool that they're continuing this. I just wanted to give an update on it to show that they are still making stuff as of now. And I believe there's plans to keep going until the bitter last moment. So we might get 2, maybe 3 more waves out of this, hopefully, before Mattel gets it and does what they're going to do with it. I'm very curious and very excited to see what Mattel does, because if they're doing anything when it comes to their collector edition, because we've already seen the standard edition that's really good, if they do what they're doing with Chronicles, with that articulation, that detail into the DC line, I'm very excited to see where that goes, especially since it'll be 6-inch, so it will fit in with your Marvel Legends. But yeah, on the point, these are available right now if you want to pre-order them on on Entertainment Earth exclusively. Link is in the description down below, and it's just cool to see that they're continuing these. And in comics this week, we think look incredible. First up, we have a look at the Transformers the movie, Volume 3, or Issue 3, I mean. This is the 3rd comic in the 3-part series of the original printing, but reprinted of the movie in comic form, so I'm very excited to finish this. The cover looks incredible. Next up, we have a look at UFO Robot Grandsire. Hopefully I said the name right. Very excited for this one. It's, awesome storytelling from an amazing, universe. I love the character, right up there with, Manzinger Z and Manzinger and all those other cool Shogun robot warriors and stuff like that, like Raiden. So I'm very excited for this one. We also have a look at Power Rangers Green Ranger, which is Tommy, retired, pretty much is, doing his own thing, and a familiar friend comes and has to pull him back into the line of hero duty. So I'm very excited for this one. Anything with Green Ranger is awesome. And on that same note of anything Captain America is awesome for me, and that is with What If Captain America, which is our 4th and final comic to talk about this week. I'm very excited about, and it is what if Captain America woke up in 2099 instead of his original time that he woke up. So it's really cool to kind of see, what if Steve Rogers, stayed frozen till 2099, and how he would, react to that, and deal with, the situation, everything like that, and helping the heroes of 2099 fight their villains. So I'm very excited for that comic too. Lots of awesome comics this week. Let me know in the comments down below which comics you're excited about. If you're picking up any of these, which comics do you think I should check out? And I will catch you with more comics next week. And in today's Creative Corner, we have a look at a very talented toy photographer and diorama display creative person, with that of @grimeyphotos on Instagram, and their work is incredible. If you are a Mezco fan, there is a lot of amazing Mezco diorama photos on their page. There's really cool stuff like the Juggernaut. I saw some loose collectibles with the Bigfoot and some other stuff. Just all kinds of amazing toy photography, and my favorite part is their setup for their diorama. It is all, actual physical stuff. It's nothing like photoshopped or anything like that. There might be some, but most of it, I'm pretty sure, maybe all of it, is this diorama setup that they have, and they do show it off a little bit. The whole look at everything. It's incredible. So if you're a fan of toy photography, if you're a fan of Mezco toys and toy photography, if you're a fan of Marvel characters like the Juggernaut or Bigfoot from Loose Collectibles, or just any of the awesome toys shown here in these awesome photos, there's a really cool Sergeant Slaughter. I think that looks really awesome. With the red, white, and blue and all that cool stuff, and it's just really cool looking. There's all kinds of amazing toy photography, so if you're a fan of that kind of stuff, this is definitely the person to follow for you. It really is inspirational seeing some of their toy photography, and gives you ideas of what would be cool to do as diorama shots and stuff like that for your own collection. But yeah, give them the follow, give them the likes, share it with people that would get a kick out of it, be it people that are toy fans or people who just like these characters and these worlds and stuff like that, because it'd be really cool to share their work with those fans of it, and just share it in general because it's amazing work. Definitely give them a follow. Like I said, the link is in the description down below for their Instagram, so you can go click it, take you right to them. You can follow them and see all the amazing stuff that is on their page. This is only a little bit of what they have. They have way more to look at, just all kinds of different awesome toy photos. But yeah, that pretty much wraps it up for us here. Thank you so much for stopping by, like always. Thank you for being a supporter of the channel. If you're not already, definitely subscribe, hit that notification bell, and like always, have a wonderful and safe rest of your day. Definitely have fun, don't let things get to you too much, and remember, you matter.